Hello guys, my name is Kitty and this is Kitty Crochet. If at all you've not yet subscribed, you can be subscribing as we are preparing to go into today's tutorial. Well, you can also follow me on Instagram, Kitty Crochet. So in today's tutorial, we are going to look at how to make a crochet bralette, and we are going to need some yarn, and for my yarn I am going to use pink color, and this is going to be seagull. I'm going to be using 2 strands at once, that's why I have 2 balls. I'm going to need a pair of scissors to cut off my excess yarn, and I'm going to be using my 3.5mm hook. We are going to start by making a bra cup, and we are going to start by making a slip knot. So I'm going to bring my yarn around my finger like this and then pull it out. I bring my hook right here in the middle and pull this behind yarn. So I have a slip knot already. I'm going to then make a chain of 12. Like for a small or medium size, I use a chain 12, and for a large size I use a chain of 15. So I'm going to use a chain of 12. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through. This is a chain, that's 1, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Those are 3, yarn over, pull through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After chaining 12, we are going to be using single crochet for our bra cup, and after chaining 12 I am going to chain an extra one since we are going to use a single crochet. So I'm going to come in this second one, this one, I'm going to bring my hook right here in the middle. I yarn over and pull through. I remain with 2 loops on the hook, and after that I'm going to yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. This is a single crochet. I'm again going to do it. I come into the very next one. I bring my hook right in the middle. I yarn over and pull through. I remain with 2 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Let me show it to you once again. You come into the very next one. Don't skip any chain. You yarn over, pull through, remain with 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. So let me do this and come back when I'm done placing single crochets. I'm at the end of my chain, and don't forget to place a single crochet in this very last one. So you bring your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through. So hope you've placed single crochets in each and every chain. After that I'm going to chain 1, and after chaining 1 I turn my work. So after turning my work I am going to again place a single crochet in this very first stitch, this one. I bring my hook, I yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. I come into the very next one and place there a single crochet. I come into, do not skip any stitch. I come into the next one, I place there a single crochet. So I'm going to be placing single crochets in each and every stitch, and let me come back when I'm almost at the end. I'm almost at the end, and I am going to place my single crochet in this stitch, this one. So when you reach here at the top, do you see this last one here? Instead of placing there 1 single crochet, we are going to be placing there 3 single crochets in 1 stitch. So this is 1, these are 2, and these are 3. After placing the 3 single crochets in 1 stitch, you are again going to come and repeat the process of placing 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. So you come into the very next one, you place there a single crochet. You also come to the next one, place there 1 single crochet. You place 1 single crochet in each and every stitch as you're moving downwards. So let me do this and come back when I'm at the end. Don't forget to place a single crochet in this very last one, this one. After placing there a single crochet, you are going to chain 1 and then turn your work. We again place a single crochet in this very first stitch, this one. We place there a single crochet, and we again place single crochets in each and every stitch up to when we reach the middle. So I'm going to place single crochets in each and every stitch up to, and I'm going to come back when I have reached the middle. When you reach the middle, do you still remember the stitch where we placed 3 single crochets in that very same stitch? This was the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So we again have to place 3 single crochets in one stitch, and we are going to place those 3 single crochets in the second stitch because it is the middle stitch. So I'm going to come in this first one, I'm going to just put there 1 single crochet, and in this second one I'm going to place there 3 single crochets, and this is one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So after that third one, I'm going to come in this third single crochet. I just placed there 1 single crochet. I again repeat the same process of placing 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, and I'm going to do this downwards this line. So let me come back when I'm done with this line. I'm at the end of this line and I've chained one already. So again, like we did before, in this very first one we place there a single crochet. We again come placing single crochets in each and every stitch. Make sure that you do not skip any. So you come placing single crochets in each and every stitch, and I'm going to do this and come back when I'm close to those 3 single crochets that we placed in one stitch. Well, I have reached where I have 3 single crochets in the same stitch, and this is 1, 2, and the third one. So remember, we placed 3 single crochets in the second one. So in this first one, I'm just going to place there 1 single crochet, and come in the second one, I place there 3 single crochets. That is 1, and this is the second one, and I also come and place there the third one. After that, I repeat placing 1 single crochet in each and every stitch up to the end of the line. Well, I'm done and I have chained one already. We are again going to repeat the same thing of placing a single crochet in this very first one. Do not forget to always place a single crochet in the first one for it to be straight. So you now come and place single crochets in each and every stitch up to when you reach where you have the 3 single crochets in one stitch. I have reached my 3 single crochets. This was the first one, second one, and third one. So in the first one, I place there 1 single crochet, and when I come to the second one, I place there 3 single crochets in that very same stitch. So this is the third one. I am again going to repeat placing 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. So this is going to be the pattern. You place single crochets in each and every stitch, but when you reach here where you place the 3 single crochets in one stitch, you place 3 single crochets in the second stitch. And I'm going to do this for a couple of lines up to when I have a bralette that suits that fits the person I'm making it for. So let me come back when I'm done with making those few lines. Well, I'm done with making my bra cup, and I have made one, like the rows. I'm counting the rows. I have counted them like this. This is 1, these are 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have made 6 rows. So I am now going to make a second bra cup, and it must look exactly like this one. I am done making my second bra cup, and it also has 6 rows. So I'm now going to attach these 2 bra cups together. I'm going to come like get this yarn and then bring my bra cups together like this. So I'm going to add them by slip stitching, and I am going to come in this very first stitch and also the first stitch on the other bra cup, and I slip stitch. Well, I have added my 2 bra cups together, so I'm going to chain 1. I bring my pair of scissors and cut off this excess yarn. After that, I just pull my hook. So well, I have added the backups together, and now I'm going to make a chain of 15 this side and also a chain on 15 on this other side of the backup. I'm going to come in this very first stitch on this other side of the backup where we are going to make the 15 chains, and I attach my yarn, I pull through, and after pulling through I chain one. I'm done attaching my yarn, so I am going to chain 15. That is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. So I've chained 15 and I'm going to do the same thing on this other side of the backup. I'm done chaining 15 and we are now going to place single crochets from this side of the chain to the other side of the chain. So we are going to start by making an extra chain of 1 and come right here in the second chain, we yarn over, pull through 2 loops of the hook, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops of the hook. So I'm going to be placing single crochets in each and every chain. Well, if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and don't forget to leave your comment in case of anything. Well, I kindly beg of you to subscribe. Please do not leave here without subscribing to keep up with those new videos that I'm going to keep on uploading. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Kitty Crochets. Yeah, I'll be very humbled. So back to our tutorial, we are going to be placing single crochets in each and every stitch, endeavor not to skip any stitch. Yeah, so this is it. I'm almost at the end of our chain, placing single crochets. So this was first one, and yes, so when you reach here, like at the end of the chain, you are going to place a single crochet right here where we've added the chain to the backup from. We are going to be placing single crochets in the middle and at the end of every stitch. So I'm going to come here and place there a single crochet. I also come here, this is the middle, I place there a single crochet. I come at the end, I place there a single crochet. Hope you've got me. I come right here in the middle, I place there a single crochet. I also come at the end and I place there a single crochet. So you are going to do this, and when you reach the chain on this other side, you place a single crochet in each and every stitch. And let me come back when I'm done with that. Well, this is it. So at the end here, after making my last single crochet, I am going to chain 1 and turn my work. After turning my work, I'm going to place a double crochet right here in the very first stitch. So I yarn over, I bring my hook right in the very first one, yarn over, pull through. I remain with 3 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the first 2 and yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is our double crochet. After that, I am going to chain 1. And after chaining 1, so our second line, we are going to make a V-stitch. After chaining 1, I am going to skip 2 stitches down, 1 2. I come in the third one and I'm going to place my V in this third stitch. So I come, yarn over, pull through the first 2 and I yarn over, pull through the last 2. After that, I am going to chain 1 again and I come, yarn over, in the very same stitch, I yarn over, pull through. I remain with 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is actually a V-stitch. And after that, I am going to chain 1 again, and after chaining 1, I am going to skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and in the third one I place there my double crochet, sorry. I yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the last 2, I chain 1, I place there another double crochet. I come in the very first one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Let me do this once again. I'm going to chain 1. After making the V, I skip 2 stitches, 1 2, I come in the third one, I place there my double crochet, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. After that I chain 1, I again yarn over in the very same stitch, I come, yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. After that I chain 1. So I'm going to do this up to the end of the line. I'm done with my first line. Oh sorry, this is the second line. The first line was a line of single crochets. So I have chained 1 and turned my work. So we are now going to the third line, and we are going to place a shell in this very first stitch. So I'm going to yarn over and come right here in the middle. I place there 3 double crochets. That's 1, these are 2, and this is the third one. After placing the 3 double crochets, I am going to chain 2 and then yarn over. I again place 3 double crochets in this very same stitch, and this makes it a shell. So this is the third one. Hope you can see it, that's a shell. So I then come in the middle of this very next V stitch and slip stitch. By slip stitching, I yarn over and pull through, and also pull through the loop I have on the hook. After slip stitching, I am going to chain 3, 1 2 and 3. And after chaining 3, I am going to come in the middle of this next V stitch right here in the middle, and I place there a double crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. After placing a double crochet, I am going to chain 3. That's 1 2 and 3. And after chaining 3, I come in this very next V stitch right here in the middle and slip stitch. After slip stitching, I am going to yarn over and come into the very next V stitch. I place there my shell, and these are 3 double crochets. That's 1, those are 2, and that is the third one. 3 double crochets, chain 2. After chaining 2, I again place 3 double crochets in the same stitch, and this makes it a shell. 2 and 3. So after placing the shell, you come right here in the very next V stitch. This one, you come right here in the middle and slip stitch, yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop you have on the hook. After that, you chain 3 again, 1 2 and 3. And after chaining 3, you come in the very next V stitch right here. You place there a double crochet. That is a double crochet, and after placing the double crochet, you again chain 3, 1 2 and 3. You come right into the very on top in the middle of the very next V stitch, you slip stitch. I am going to come in this very next V stitch, this one, and I place there my shell. That is 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So these are 2 double crochets, I chain 2 and place there 3 double crochets again. That's 1, and these are 2, and these are 3. After that, I slip stitch on top of the next V stitch. So well, this is the pattern, and I'm going to do this and come back when I'm at the end of my third line. I'm at the end of my third line, and after making the shell, I am going to come on top of this double crochet that we placed here, the very first one, and I slip stitch. So pull through, and after that I'm going to chain 1, and after chaining 1, I turn my work. So we are now going to our fourth line, and we are going to start by placing a double crochet right here in this very first stitch. Hope you can see it. This one here, we place there a double crochet, yarn over, pull through first two, so yarn over, pull through the last two. So after placing there a double crochet, for the fourth line we are now going to chain 4. Those are 2, 3 and 4. After chaining 4, you come in the middle of this shell right here, you place there a double crochet. After placing there a double crochet, you again chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You come right here, down here, where you slip stitched the chain and the shell from, so right here in the middle here, and you slip stitch. After slip stitching there, you are again going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. After chaining 4, you yarn over, place a double crochet on top of this double crochet, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. After that, you again chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you come down here where you slip stitched, and you again slip stitch right here. So hope you are seeing this. This is going to be our fourth line. After slip stitching, you again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You come in the middle of this shell, you place there a double crochet. Well, hope you're following. This is the pattern for our fourth line. After placing there a double crochet, you chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You come right here and slip stitch. You slip stitch. Well, so this is going to be the pattern for our fourth line, chaining 4 and placing a double crochet either in the middle of the shell or on top of the previous double crochet. So I'm going to do this and come back when I'm at the end of the fourth line. Well, I am at the end of my fourth line, and after chaining 4, I am going to come and place a double crochet on top of this very first stitch. This one, I place there a double crochet. So after placing a double crochet, I am going to chain 1 and turn my work. So we are now going to our fifth line, and for the fifth line we are again going to start by placing a double crochet on top of this very first stitch. In the very first stitch, we are going to place there a double crochet. So after placing there a double crochet, we are going to chain 3. That's 1, 2, 3. This is our fifth line, and yarn over. We come on top of this double crochet, we place there a V-stitch, and a V-stitch, it's a double crochet, chain 2, and then a double crochet in the very same stitch, and this is it. So after that, I am again going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. I yarn over and come on top of the next double crochet. This one, I also place there a V-stitch. That's a double crochet, chain 2, and then a double crochet in the same space. This is our fifth line. Hope you are seeing. I again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. I yarn over. I come on top of the next double crochet. I place there my V-stitch. That's my double crochet, chain 2, and then a double crochet. I again chain 3, 2 and 3. So well, this is going to be our fifth line. Let me do this and come back when I'm at the end of this line. I am at the end of the fifth line, so I've chained 3 already, and I am going to come and place a double crochet on top of this double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. After that, I am going to chain 1 and turn my work. So after turning my work, so now this, what we have done in the 5th line, like the V stitch, it's almost the same as we did in the 2nd line. Like the V stitch, it's actually the same, it's just that the number of chains we've counted are the ones that differ. So for the 6th line, we are going to do what we did in the 3rd line. So I'm going to yarn over, I come into this very first V stitch and I place there my shell. That is 3 double crochets, you chain 2 and 3 double crochets in the same stitch. So these are 3, I chain 2 and I again place 3 double crochets in this very same stitch. Those are 2 and then this is the 3rd one. After the shell, remember we chained 3 here, so you are going to come in the 2nd one. This was 1 2 3 and you are going to come in this 2nd one and slip stitch, yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop you have on the hook. After slip stitching, you are going to count 3, 1 2 3. After chaining 3, you are going to come in the middle of this V stitch, the next one, and you place there a half double crochet. So you come, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. After that, you again chain 3, 1 2 and 3, and then you come in the 2nd chain. This is 1 2 3 in this 2nd one, and you slip stitch, yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop you have on the hook. After that, you are going to just yarn over and come place a shell in the next V stitch. Yarn over, those are 3 double crochets, chain 2 and then 3 double crochets in the same stitch to make it a shell. So this is 1 2. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram at Kitty Crochets. Well, in case you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can give it a thumbs up as well. So after placing my shell, I come in the 2nd chain, this way 3 1 2 3 in this 2nd one, and I slip stitch. Yeah, slip stitch. This is what we did in our 3rd line. After slip stitching, I chain 3 1 2 3 and come in the middle of this next V stitch. I place there a double crochet. After placing there a double crochet, I again chain 3 2 3 and come in the 2nd chain right here and I slip stitch. So well, this is going to be a 6th line. So let me do this and come back when I'm at the end of this line. I'm at the end of my 6th line and I am going to come and slip stitch on top of this double crochet. Yes, so after slip stitching, I am going to chain 1 and turn my work. So for the 7th line, I am going to repeat what we did in the 4th line. I am going to start by placing a double crochet in this very first stitch, this one. After placing the double crochet, I am going to chain 4 2 3 and 4. After placing 4, I come on top of this shell in the middle. I place there a double crochet. I again chain for 1 2 3 and 4. I come right here in the middle of the shell and the chain and I slip stitch. I again chain for 1 2 3 4. I yarn over, come on top of this double crochet, I yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. I place there a double crochet. I again chain for 2 3 and 4. I come in the middle of the chain and the shell and I slip stitch. Yeah, so well, we are now repeating our lines. So what we did on the 4th line is what we are doing on the 7th line, and let me come back after the 7th line. I'm done with my 7th line and I have chained 1 and turned my work. So for the 8th line, what we did in the 5th line, it's what we are going to do. You start by placing a double crochet right here in the very first stitch, and after that you chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You come on top of this very first double crochet, you place there a V stitch, that is a double crochet, chain 2 and then a double crochet. So well, after placing there a V stitch, you again chain 3, 2 and 3, you yarn over, come place a V stitch on this the second double crochet, chain 2, you again place there a double crochet. I am going to do, my last line is going to be a line of shell, since I don't want my top to be very long, so I'm going to stop with the 9th line and it's going to be a line of shell. So let me come back when I'm done with that. I'm at the end of my 9th line, and as I had told you before, I'm going to stop on the 9th line. So we are now going to place single crochets around here, and I'm going to start by chaining 1 and place a single crochet right here in the very first one. So I'm now going to come place single crochets all around up to the other side of the top. I'm going to be placing 2 single crochets like in these holes, these ones, like the holes. I'm going to be placing there 2 single crochets. Come here, place there a single crochet, also place here a single crochet, place there 2 single crochets here. So let me do this, placing single crochets like at the sides of the top, and I'm also going to come back when I'm done with placing them on the other side. Well, this is what we have now. I'm done placing single crochets on the sides of the top. So now we are going to place the picot stitch on our bralette. So I'm going to come here, right here, and I attach my yarn. So I bring my yarn, I chain 1, my yarn is attached to the backup, so I'm going to be slip stitching. I'm going to slip stitch in 5 stitches. So yarn over, pull through, so pull through the loop we have on the hook, that's 1, those are 2, those are 3, 4 and 5. So after the 5th one, we are going, like, sorry, not after, but in the 5th one, we are going to chain 3, 2, 3, and after chaining 3, you are going to bring your hook right in this first one that you chained. You yarn over, pull through, and also pull through on the loop you have on the hook, like you slip stitch. After slip stitching, you again slip stitch 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After that, you again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You bring your hook in this very first chain and slip stitch. You yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop you have on the hook. You again slip stitch 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in the 5th one, you do the same thing, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You come in this very first one that you chained, you bring your hook right in this first one and slip stitch, pull through, and also pull through the loop you have on the hook. So well, after that, you again repeat slip stitching 5 times, and then do the picot stitch. So this is the picot stitch, this is the picot stitch. So well, I'm going to do this all around this bra cup, and after that I'm also going to come on this other bra cup, and let me come back when I'm done putting the picot stitch on our bra cups. Well, this is it. I'm done with the picot stitch. So now we are going to our last part. So I'm going to come right in the middle of the bra cup at the top here. I attach my yarn. I bring my yarn. I chain to attach it. After attaching my yarn, I am going to use, we are going to use triple crochet for straps. So I'm going to chain for 1, 2, 3 and 4. After chaining 4, I am going to yarn over 1 and 2. I am going to yarn over 2 times. I come in this very same stitch where I have attached the yarn from. I yarn over and pull through. So I am going to yarn over, I pull through the first 2, I again yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. So we do this again. You make a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You yarn over 1, 2, you yarn over 2 times. You come right here, you bring your hook, yarn over and pull through. You yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and again yarn over and pull through the last 2. So this is going to be a strap. Let me do this again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You chain 4 times, you yarn over twice, you come here, right here in the middle, you bring your hook right here, you yarn over and pull through. You now yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. Let me do this for the last time. Chain 4, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over twice, 1 and 2. You come right here in the middle, you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. So I am going to do this up to when I have a chain that can properly tie around my back, and after this bra cup I am going to come and do the same thing on this other bra cup. So well, let me do this and come back when I am actually done with my top. Yeah, finally this is it. This is how our top beautifully looks like. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've loved the process of making it. Well, kindly don't leave here without subscribing. Yeah, see you in the next tutorial.